Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to What's Map, your one-stop shop for everything workshop. I'm BonBonB and you're very, very welcome. Well, it's halfway through the week time, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to remind you that I'm not just about What's Map. I actually have a new series out. I'm up to episode 2 already, and it's fixing other people's maps. But not just that, doing it on a time frame of just 60 minutes, and not only that, but picking them completely at random from the workshop, and they are all thumbnail free and description free. Needless to say, I have a lot of fun with this, so join me on the channel now. There'll be lots and lots more to come. Well, what have we got today? Well, it's a 100% vanilla map, accepting theme and LUT, and I actually really like this one. So settle back, it's going to take a little longer than normal because there is plenty to see. Do you like that kind of thing? Do you? That's right, liking that kind of thing really does support the channel, gets me seen by more people and helps me grow a little bit more every single day, so thank you for your support. Today's map is Takama Pass, whatever, vanilla by Condugs or at Condugs. Yep, we've done Condugs in the past. This is a lovely map. There's your start square, mostly water, but there is enough to get started there, and that's what matters. There's your terrain heights. The buildable plane is very buildable, we'll say that for it. And then the resources, fertile mostly, I would suggest. A little bit of ore, especially in the quarry. Okay, off to the workshop. Now, it is 100% vanilla, so there's nothing to subscribe to, but we will be using the Not So Rocky Hills theme and the Satellite LUT, those two bits and pieces. Now, apparently the map is based very much on, well, inspired by the Panama Canal, but it's strictly speaking, supposedly, and it is fictional, joining up the two coasts of Japan. Okay, I understand. Now, if you're a fan of intersections with added value, this is going to be a show for you, because the intersections on today's show have definitely got added value. This one, for starters, well, it's a roundabout with like the sweeping through passes as well. Look at all the traffic flowing through on the main route there. There is actually a shortcut in place as well. That side road, let's say, waiting for one more of these just to show you that the traffic is coming there. Yeah, that's your shortcut route through that way. We've got another one over here. Now, that's the route that the traffic is taken. The shortcut is on the right hand side as well. Get some traffic off of the highway, except for it doesn't. We're playing 100% vanilla, but if you do happen to have Traffic Manager President Edition, you can obviously set that as a shortcut route, maybe even slow the traffic down on the highway and the roundabout so that they'll take that shortcut. But to be honest with you, I don't really feel it's necessary that far out off in the wilds, and we can let that go. Now, the next intersection is very busy, and at first glance you're going to go, ugh. Pretty sure you'll say that. So there you go, first glance, yeah? No, look at this. It's actually built into a hill, and it's actually a work of art. Now, one of the things about the added value with this one is all of these crossovers and such. Some of them are, oh hang on, we'll show you this, got a little bit of a step going on here. It's not a perfect map, but it's still very nice. Anyway, yes, a few of them are actually U-turns. So let me show you here. This one comes around here and loops back around and out that way. This one comes up this way, comes up and around there and loops back out that way. So yes, most of, but not all of, the intersections on today's map have U-turns, which actually adds an extra layer of complexity to roundabouts. Not to roundabouts, roundabouts are easy. To intersections, because you're having to find a U-turn for every single angle. So that's an extra, what, on most intersections, 4 flyovers or cut-throughs. Crazy. Like this one here, you look at this and you go, oh, it's a cloverleaf. Yeah, but look, we have U-turns. So here, comes in here, bends around that way, comes around that way, and back on. So it's this is quite nice. I've got to say, this is quite a nice clover leaf. Quite fond of this one. A little bit of foliage poking through the road there, and a little bit of foliage poking through the road there, but not the most hideous of efforts at all. Next, we're going over the water for the next intersection. This is very nice as well. Look at this. This is just really nice indeed. And then if we come across onto the island here, you can go, these start square BonBonB. No, this island appears to be here just for the castle, and a nice castle it is as well. This not perfect. There are things I would change, but we'll come back and have a look at that later. This is 3 Bump Island apparently. I'm not sure whether that could be smoothed out or whether that's intentional. One thing that does need doing is these elevated highways. They're just touching the water, and concrete does not like water. It eventually will dissolve and rot away. So yeah, it needs to be elevated just by a couple of nods there. Again though, it is very nicely done, and something that some more trees clipping through there. Generally it's very nicely done. I'm more a fan than not a fan, if I put it that way. We'll just bend around this way to the next intersection here, and now this one's got extra value. If we come down here, just make sure the roads are clear, because we've actually got a tunnel for the U-turn here, which is detailed with a couple of rocks there. And if we go around to the other side, you'll see the problem though is if we hadn't have had these U-turns, the problem that you're about to see would not have appeared. And the problem is this one, the way that the tunnels just dive for cover. Yes, those I'm afraid are hideous. The rock detailing on them is different, and it's consistent across the entire map. You'll see a lot of extra tunnels coming up, all with the 2 rock detailing on them. Let's push on into the map nonetheless. A little bit of jinky janky right there, and just coming up around the bend here, you'll see a couple of little elevated highway sections at ground level, and they just glitch into the terrain on either side. Just a little bit there. This one's a little bit worse there. Slight oversight I feel there. But yes, an inspired choice though, to be inspired by the Panama Canal and then to put it in Japan, and leaves me wondering what other parts of the world could we take from one location and dump into another to create like a mishmash of cultures and styles. It could be interesting. I'll put your suggestions into the comments. I think that's definitely one for the future. Come down here, you'll see we've got the double rock detailing on the on the tunnels again. Little bit of pillar glitching through there, very minor, easily fixed, and it's going to be one tap of the page down button using Move It. And then if we go up here, you'll see we've got a little bit of road glitching on the left hand side, and again that is easily fixed again by using Move It. There we go. Okay, other than that, other than some minor glitching here and there and a little bit of light jinky janky here and there, you then get bits like this, which is just a glorious canal crossing. It's so well done. Then we've got some trees glitching through the highway. Again, I think the things that are glitching through and are just a little, I think I could deal with them, you know. I think this map is definitely worth considering, even with a few trees sticking their heads through the... I think the trees sticking their heads through the overpasses is the worst part of this map. That's the thing that's just nagging at me a little bit. Now we're into Start Square territory. This island over here is Start Square Island, and I do like a little bit of key detailing down here. Just a little hint of cleverness going on there, like that. And then if we look into the Start Square Island, past the detailing we've got there, we've got a lovely thing indeed. This is the Kupang Logistics by Yogurt. And Kupang apparently is effectively South Korean Amazon. Not the rainforest, the online retailer, but you knew that. Okay, factoids, because factoids. Richard Nixon, the disgraced US president, was born on this day, January the 9th, in 1913. His career in politics began after he answered an advertisement asking for a Republican candidate for Congress in 1946. Nixon had no previous experience in politics, but was able to overturn a huge Democrat majority, largely by labelling his rival a closet communist. And he never looked back. Yeah, until something badly went wrong. I can't remember what it was for Nixon. It was something, wasn't it? Something to do with a hotel. Maybe he didn't, forgot his key or something. Anyway, Kupang Logistics by Yogurt. Today's asset of the day. Love the colours in that. Love the roof detailing as well. It's a great asset. And yeah, why not? Why not? Just bring a bit of colour to the game. You know, I love my grey skyscrapers, but that is just really lovely. Anyway, I'll follow the highways over here. A little bit of tunnelling through there. Emerges over here. And it could bend off into the mountains over here. Looks okay to me. Now, there's no traffic up this one or the little quarry there. No traffic up here or on the one just around the corner. But don't worry, there is outside connections you can see here. There's at least 4, I believe 5 outside connections. Another tree there. And more double rock detailing. And more diving into the pits of tunnelling. Just tiny little minor things that are distracting from this being a great map, you know. The rail. Now, if you don't mind suspending a bit of disbelief with the inclines on the rail, the inclines like this one, they're not, well, they're too steep for realism. But in terms of just playing a stock game of Cities Skylines, I feel that they're fine. Okay, so realists, no, you won't like it. And in some ways it's a bit of a shame because the map has got a real feel to it. But that's not the worst. That's not the steepest part of the rail. The steepest part of the rail is to come in a moment. We'll just do a little bit of winding over this way. A little bit of smoothing on the edge there would be nice. Probably some keys along the edge there would be better actually. And then we're going to go come back here. And yes, we've got some trees glitching through here as well. Again, very minor stuff. Stuff that I very happily clear out myself. And then we bear right and go up into the hills, into the mountains. Again, this is just a little bit steeper than realism, but bordering what I would call acceptable for a stock game of City Skylines. So anyway, that goes into the mountains, comes out the other side. I still prefer realistic, but and this is really scenic. This is like Harry Potter up here. Love it. Very nice indeed. Intermission.
Want to add a custom hedge maze to your park but don't have the time to build one? Why not try BonBonB's modular hedge maze set? This guide will show you how to select and use the right units. Click the information button below.
And so back to Takama Pass Vanilla by Condugs. Shipping routes, we have them that are going right the way through the map. Well, we have a little problem at this end with a real sharp potential turning there. Shipping coming in here, might have to zigzag and go back out that way if it wants to get out that way. Anyway, then we got bridges. This bridge is high enough, that's nice. Got a lovely canal. This is a really good shaped and good width canal. Again, good height on that bridge there. Next bridge, it's got a little height in the middle. Not entirely sure, not checked this one. Let me speed this ship up along and hopefully it'll get here and hopefully it does look like it's definitely going to be high enough. So yeah, that's a good one as well. Hadn't checked that one, but now I have. And then it just follows the river. Nice wide river. And then we got another sharp turning there. Again, anything coming from here comes down here, does a sharp turn and then all the way back out again. Again, just to smooth the corner off there, that'd be great. That bridge is high enough as well. However, this one is a millimetre or two too low for the vanilla cruiser. So a little bit of shipping clipping there, minor stuff. Water flow down at the start square, we have this river system that pushes out just across the top of it. So there's a little bit of water flow at the very top. Not so much down this side here, but we do have a little water flow down on this side of the island too. So getting started, you won't have any problems, and then you can expand into areas where there's better water flow as well. Lovely. The map as a whole, I think I really like the aesthetics of this. I like the feel of the mountains. I like the feel of the build plane, and I'd like this castle. Even though there's a lot about it I don't like individual little grumble points, I like the castle overall, and that's fine. Show you what I mean by grumble points. For example, we've got walls being built through the towers. This is all stock stuff for me, I'm afraid. Can't get into this tower because they've bricked up the doorway. The other doorways on the front of the castle are all on the outside walls. So again, if you're attacking this castle, you'd be able to just walk into these towers and just get a defensive advantage. However, it's not like the castle fell into disrepair. Oh, yes, it did. There you go. That's what's happened. The castle fell because of those towers. Like the castle on the end here as well. And there's something about this. I know this is wrong. I know this is wrong. Let me come through the castle this way. But I really like it for some bizarre reason. Come through this door here. And then over here, you can see we've got this bizarre elevated crypt. Really elevated crypt. Let me go back into the air for you and get another view of this. So yes, this end here, the vanilla cemetery is just like glitching out of the ground. I mean, it's wrong, it's horrible. Oh, also we got tombstones on sticks. But there's something really weird about it that I actually like. I don't understand why, because I know it's wrong. But I actually love it. So, yeah. There's something weird about this map. There's a whole lot of little grubby little things that I would normally go mad about and have a go at people about, and I like it. Oh, down here we've got this is nice little bit of seawall detailing down here, and then on the other side we have everybody's favourite factories, 1, 2, 3 of them, and some sort of filtration area going on here. I don't understand it. I don't know exactly what is going on here. But I'm loving the arced wall on there as well. Okay, be smoothed off a little bit possibly, but I like. Do you know, I like this as well. I might not understand what's going on with it, but I like it. Now they said don't switch off the fog. Oh yeah, we've got the beaches down here. Don't switch off the fog because there's some stuff going on the outside wall. Again, using the sea walls to try and control the sea levels. Now that tanker looks like it's stuck. We might have to come back and just see whether it's still there in a minute. Down here we've got, oh, it's the Essential Lighthouse. Ah, lovely. That's a well done one actually. And it's right out in the fog, never to be seen. And then we've got another one here where you've got the shipping can come in. And then that would go all the way up the canal that way. And then through the canals this way. And then right at the top here, we've got another corner, which is all controlled by sea walls. Which is, again, it's quite nice. It's a good way of controlling the water. But yes, that one over there, is that trawler still? Not trawler, cargo ship still. It is stuck there. I might just have to speed the game up a little bit just to see whether it can get itself free. That is stuck. That is very much stuck. Oh, it's literally glitched out because of the... Oh, another one. There you go. So that's a new one. Yeah, we've got problems on the edge of map with some of the shipping. We have got shipping coming through, but basically the ship... Oh, you go. This one's just done that U-turn. That really sharp U-turn. So yeah, there are little things, little problems here and there, but they're minor stuff, and I don't think there's anything that would actually take away from the enjoyability of actually building and playing on this map. But what do you think? What do you think? Is it a 1-star map? Is it a 5-star map? Is it somewhere in between? Your vote really does count. We use it at the end of the month for the viewer's choice top 10. Will this be one of the top 10 maps of the month? Only you can decide. What do I think? I'm really sold on it. Despite every complaint that I've got about it, and I've got a lot of complaints about it. I'm really sold on it. Aesthetically, I like this. I like it a lot. I can't give it a 5-star. I cannot give it a 5-star, but I can give it a very, very, yeah, it's a very positive 4 stars. I like it. Detailing. Across the whole, there are a lot of tiny little niggly little errors. Lots of them. But for some reason, it still feels like a 4-star map. So that's what I'm going to give it. I'm going to give it 4 stars for detail. Probably could do with cleaning up a little bit though. A gameplay potential. Again, I feel this map has a lot of playability in it. There are a few question marks, and like the shipping. What's going on with the shipping? Have we got a full shipping route on it? I don't know. And there's plenty of things that need cleaning up before you can really get in and play it, I feel. So I'm going to give it 4 stars rather than 5. I was very tempted to go for the 5th star. All these things said, Takama Pass by Vanilla by Condugs still gets the BonBonB seal of approval, just because I really want to play it. I really want to have a go at this one. Not going to happen today, I'm sad. It's just too much to do. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing, for joining me for another map in the What's Map series. Don't forget, 60-minute map fix from last night. It's a good one. It's a very good one indeed. Last night, night before, I'm losing track. Definitely go and watch it anyway. I'll stick it in the suggested video box anyway. Right, that's it from me. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. I will see you very, very soon, if not right after this, with my 60-minute map fix. Thanks for watching.